Unfortunately, Bug Dungeon is quite depressing because they're bugs.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bugland.
Look at all these bugs. Well,
Not for long.
not for long indeed. And they're gone. Hooray.
Yeah.
I probably actually should have grabbed some elf waters if that last dungeon was any indication.
You'll probably find some.
Probably. Unless I find a wizard again, which hopefully I will. Because these dungeons are large, and until I get to the later floors, they really aren't worth fighting anything. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed a repellent just for the early floors.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, 89 experience. Woo!
Exciting.
Oh wow, I guess I did the perimeter check. I don't know if I've gone... Okay, I haven't gone down. There it is!
Man, I'm trying to look at these dungeons and figure out an order for us in. I just don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're all kind of on par with each other, just in
They don't look like it.
Just in different ways of being difficult.
They don't exactly look it.
Fair.
Like, theoretically, we would just want to go to the other floor next to us. Next to this one next, you know? Just sequential, no big deal.
Yeah.
Sure doesn't look that way boss-wise.
Fair. I mean, this is post-game. You're supposed to have, like, a kick-ass team at this point.
We do. Just another
that's true.
leveled kick-ass team.
I mean, we did beat the game, basically, with this team.
The team needs levels.
Yeah. But hey, the bosses at the ends of these give us good experience. That's how we get the levels, right?
Some of them.
I don't even care about the 2 damage. I'm just gonna check one over. Not worth. It's probably just a rib. Even if it is a sirloin. And the bug dungeon.
Yeah.
If it was a tiny metal or a master, it would be worth it. Otherwise, probably not.
Yeah. Ugh. So while you're going through, let me see if I can read off Ultra Down to you.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna take this.
So, Ultra Down casts Sap, Slow, and Surround all at once against one enemy.
Alright. Can it evolve into hitting all enemies?
I believe it is just the one.
Okay.
But
Still, that's very useful on bosses.
if they're not immune.
Yeah, which they probably are, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
Also would be very good against mimics.
Yeah.
Not that that's really an issue anymore, but... You know, just thinking ahead.
Or, and hear me out, the Monster Master.
That's true. When you're... Because I could use that against things like his gold slime.
No.
Well, yeah, I guess the gold slime is probably immune to it. But
Almost certainly.
But like his Divinagon, possibly. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was also immune. Maybe it's not that good against the Monster Master.
I mean, it depends on what it falls under.
Okay.
In terms of how it calculates resistances.
Oh, hey, priest.
Can't say-
hey, battle.
Won't say no to that.
Oh, hey, caterpillar still. Will Layden get an attack in? The answer may surprise you. It's no. Priest. Oh, I didn't deposit my money. Oh well.
Fine.
As long as I don't lose, I won't lose my 17 grand.
Yeah, it's 2 lava men. Not the worst.
Lava men are good, but I don't think we're really going to have any need for them.
I mean, it's one part.
It is one part of a phoenix, which is one part of a which is one part of a sky dragon, which is one part of a divinagon.
Well, if we were ever wanting to level up Dur, it would require another gold golem.
Oh, okay. Well, there is also that.
Which probably not happening.
Yeah.
It would require another gold golem, a divinagon.
Where the hell have I not gone? You know what? I have warp staffs.
Over it.
I'm just yeeting my way out of here. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yay! We like those. Oh, I guess I could have tried out my new move on this guy.
I'm sure you'll get other chances.
Hey! For example... Oh, well, I just did fight instead of command, so... Won't get that example. Also, KO'd him before I would have had the chance to anyway. So, still won't get the example. But... Well, I'm gonna check one over. And I'm just gonna use another warp staff. Okay, I'm not gonna use another warp staff because this is so far a linear path.
Do you wish to cross the lava to the blocked off empty rooms?
Can't say I do. Well, I'll check one over. Nope, okay. Down we go.
Maybe after this dungeon we'll let Baramos reach its next form.
Oh, maybe. We'll see what level he is at that point. Because at this point I don't think we're trying to get any particular skills on him. I think we're just...
I mean, at this rate we're just... The only real bottleneck in the process is Draco Lord.
Yeah.
And that's not even for Baramos.
Alright. Yeah, it was kind of worth it. Mostly I just want to get to lower floors where it's more worth to actually fight things.
This one's different.
Well,
New maze.
let's see where it takes me. Takes me over here. Okay. I won't get anywhere by going down, so let's go over. Won't get anywhere from going over here either. Oh, wait. Yes, I will. Okay. Well, we've got new enemies. They're not good enemies,
New-ish.
but they're but they're new for this dungeon. And they're dead.
Yeah. I mean, it survived one hit.
Hey, it's like double the XP that I was getting. Okay, I
It
guess I
seems
could
like
have
they
taken
are
that.
getting stronger with each floor.
By a small margin. Okay, so I've...
You're taking that route now.
Well, that'll just bring me back up and around. But I never actually did get a giant slug, and I don't know if I ever got the butterfly.
I don't think you ever did.
I don't think I ever got either of these. But I don't care to now. Or...
It is female.
Or...
I am shocked that you had any chance of that happening.
Well, it's because he's low level. I should have looked at what level he was just to get a better understanding of how low their level is. But, oh well. Let's go here. Huh. Huh. Oh. Okay. Then... Oh, so I need to take the bottommost path.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I still can't reach there from here, so...
Now you can.
Okay, well, now I know the answer. Because I think I started on this screen. So I just need to go... Boom. And there we go. Cool. Oh, that was new. Ish. Let's see. Well, we're a third of the way through. I'm just gonna walk through the poison, I don't even care.
You reach a point.
You reach a point where the 4 damage doesn't matter anymore. Might as well. No priest. Laurel. I think that gets rid of curses.
It gets rid of something.
Yeah. I think it's curses, but I'm not certain.
I think it's we don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Warp staff. Well, got that for the next floor.
Right.
I will say the encounter rate certainly seems to be a lot lower in these dungeons than it has been in other ones. Because I'm used to encountering things a lot more often.
I don't know if there's a varying encounter rate.
I never did get the stag bug. I'm not gonna get him now either.
You have learned to not like bugs, huh?
I don't have any need for them.
No, you don't.
Like, I don't think there's anything that we're... Okay, cool. So we're starting to get respectable XP.
And we're only halfway through.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, it would be different if there was something that I think
it's so derpy!
Yeah. It would be different if there was something that we were going for that we could use a bug for, which there was things that we were encountering. There were things that we had planned for that could have used bugs, but then we found alternative paths that were better.
Bugs are kind of got the short end of the stick in this game.
Yeah.
As they tend to do.
At this point, I think I'm probably just going to finish exploring this floor rather than using the warp staff. Because I'm pretty sure the only thing left to explore is just going to the left. Hey, look. Oh.
You almost missed it.
Ribs. I mean, I guess I could catch bugs. But at this point, they would probably just be the thing I get rid of. When I find more things that I actually want.
Probably.
Is the real issue.
It is so derpy.
It's very derp. And soon to be very dead. Goficadas are dangerous only because they can use insta-kill.
Which our entire party's immune to.
Yeah, so they're not that dangerous anymore. Just gonna warp staff. I mostly want to try and get through these earlier floors as quickly as possible so I can get to floors where they're actually worth fighting things.
I mean, I feel like we're kind of there already.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten more to that point. We could be getting more experience, though.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So
but we could also just, fall face first into the boss sooner than expected again. We saw how well that ended last time.
Hey, man. Did you really think going through those other 20 floors would have prepared us for that boss better?
Yes. Yes, I do.
We would have gotten, what, maybe like 2 more levels on some things?
As you can no doubt see.
I mean, aside from Layden, of course. Layden probably would have gotten up quite a few levels, which probably would have helped because then he would have been able to do more than 1 damage outside of using magic.
To be fair, as you've probably noticed now, the numbers make a fair bit of difference.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an RPG where a +5 actually makes a good amount of difference. Like, it's not like Tales of Symphonia, where, yeah, your stats go into the thousands, so, that +5 to your stats in the early game might mean something, but once you start getting, like, to 200, it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Yeah. Ooh.
Cool. What kind of seed are you? Yeah, at this point I don't really mind fighting things, because it's at least somewhat good experience.
At none risk.
Yeah, at 0 risk. It is worth my MP to fight things now.
You're trading MP for experience.
Agility seed. That probably wouldn't be bad to just use on somebody.
Sure.
Not the warp staff, the agility seed. Actually, let's go ahead and use it on SG Junior.
Sure.
Get him a little faster. Mostly because Dur doesn't need it. And Layden, we are still getting some more levels for.
Yeah.
Let's see, so I've been down. Let's go over. Okay, so there's the exit.
I hope you know that when Layden and SD Jr. make a baby, it is going to be a powerhouse. With all of the stats going into it.
I mean...
It is going to be like plus 16 or something.
I mean, yeah, its level cap is going to be 99.
Everything we have is going to be capped at 99.
Yeah.
99 cap happens when you're at like plus 8 or 9. We kind of shot past that one, buddy.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just checking additional floors to see if there were anything.
Sure.
Because I had already explored pretty much all of the dungeon. Or all of this floor, anyway. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, there's the exit. So let's just check up one and down one. Could be a warp staff. It's warp staff.
Yeah.
Those are useful. I should probably heal.
Yeah, eventually.
Just because I've been getting my MP maxed out by walking around. So I should probably... It's more efficient to heal so that my MP can continue going up. You don't have any healing moves. I'm just gonna use a heal us. It's a little bit of overkill, but it'll be fine. Let's just check down one. No masters. Okay. And nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. Fair enough.
Probably one or two more floors and you'll start really running into the business.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Luckily, I also have 2 more warp staffs, so...
True.
One of which I'm going to use immediately after this battle. Oh wow, Layden went before SD Jr. When did that happen?
Yeah, SD Jr. is not super great on the agility front.
He's got 250. I don't know why Layden went first.
It's just the low roll versus the high roll.
Also, their intelligence is almost maxed. It's getting
Everyone
there.
is.
Yeah. It is slowly working its way there. Alright, well let's just go ahead and use Warp Staff.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, okay, I've been in these kind of floors before. They are big. We're just gonna... Okay. We're just gonna take that. A mimics? Not a mimic. Mimic? Not a mimic. Not a mimic!
Yeah, sirloin at least.
Why are none of you mimics? Alright, well, let's get rid of some things. Anyone need healing? No. I think I need to get rid of one more thing. Warp Wing and Warp Staff. Alright, well.
That was
those
disappointing.
I got a Sirloin and a Warp Staff. Those are helpful.
Yeah, but you didn't get the XP box.
Yeah, I do really like the XP floor. We're just gonna use this. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Think before you warp.
No! I refuse. Might as well just check these screens. Do I have another one? Nope. Alright, I am officially out of warp staffs at level 20. I will probably find more. I will also find you, which might be an elf water, which would actually be worth picking up. Or a potion. Potions would also be worth it.
Never.
Alright, we're still on these guys, which are okay.
You might be at the 1000 XP range by now.
Yeah. Oh, he still has Firebane. Then again, he's also only level, like, I think 12 or 14, so...
It's getting there.
It's working its way there. Slowly but surely.
I think 21 is when the magic happens.
Just gonna get rid of the Laurel. I know it's for a rib, which isn't much better at this point in the game, but whatever. Go down. I think it's one more. Yeah, alright. Might as well just check to the right. Storm it up. We're actually going through this dungeon pretty quick, all things considered. It's only...
I mean, that's what happens when you use like 4 or 5 warp staves.
Yeah, but can you really blame me?
No.
We're fighting Goficatus, Tim.
I know. It'll change next floor. It won't change to great things, but it'll change next floor.
Yeah. I don't even care. We're just taking it. We're moving on to things that are hopefully a little bit more worth fighting. Which hopefully won't just outright destroy me. Okay, you can keep the awake sand. Item cap is a bit of a bitch. Okay, cool. So now we're getting into some of the things from... I don't remember which gate it was, but one of the later gates. We're still doing a lot of damage, though. Good to know these things are weak to ice. There we go. Starting to get into the thousands.
It's a bit better.
Hey, it's Army Crab.
Yeah.
We had one of you earlier.
I think Droll is the only thing you really never had.
I've had one.
Really?
Yeah, we had a droll. We got rid of it.
Oh.
We didn't even use it. We got rid of it in place of something else.
I think we've had Giant Moss, so...
Yep, we did the same thing with Giant Moth. We got one with the plan to use it for something, then we found a better thing to do instead, and then we just got rid of it to make room for something else.
Man, we really just don't like bugs on this game.
Unfortunately, they just haven't been useful. Which is kind of too bad, because they usually have some fun moveset. Okay, I mean... They usually have some fun movesets, but as far as making new things, they just haven't proved to be super useful.
I want to say the second game does bugs a little more justice. I'm not going to say it's great justice, but...
Very carefully get rid of the warp wing. Sometimes they give me 3 things, so let's get rid of an antidote as well. Although keeping the antidote probably would have been a good idea for the bug dungeon.
I'm pretty sure your entire team's immune.
Ah, fair enough.
If not, then mostly.
Okay, I haven't had a Gotagon.
No, you haven't. I've always struggled as a kid with Gotagon because I can see it now, but I always saw the tips of its horns as wings.
Oh, yeah.
And I just like, cool, it's a goat with wings. But nope, it's even worse than that. It's just a goat.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a goat dragon. Which, honestly, I feel like it should be a beast, but I honestly wouldn't be super surprised if it was a dragon.
It's just a beast, and I'm pretty sure it is just straight up a goat.
Fair enough. Well, it's dead now. I was tempted to try for it, but we all knew the Iron Turtle was going to be alive.
Yeah.
We all knew the Iron... If there's an Iron Turtle on screen, it's going to be the last thing on screen. That's just how that works. Caught the Drolls off guard.
They just didn't have it in them.
Yup. Boop, boop, and boop. There we go. Easy 1,000. Let's check one up and one over. Why not? We already encountered the Master, but who knows? This is how we find tiny metals. Hopefully. God willing.
Yeah. Sorry, gang. We might not be able to show you that dungeon.
Yeah, which is too bad, because I'm pretty sure it would be a lot easier than anything we're doing now.
So much.
Because the game kind of intends you to go there a lot sooner. But that requires them giving me tiny metals.
Yeah, it's not the best about it. It is pure RNG.
Yeah. The RNG has been kind to me in a number of ways. Tiny metals is not one of them.
I think the second game handles it a little better. Maybe? I can't remember for sure.
As long as they don't lock a dungeon behind it. Which they probably do.
No, I actually don't think they do.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like that is the real kicker, is locking a dungeon behind something that's completely RNG, whether you'll actually get enough.
In defense of the game, it is locked behind the very first reward.
Yes.
Because I think there are 4 rewards, I want to say, from the Metal Master.
And we might not get a single one.
Correct.
Because even in all the grinding I did, going through the library over and over, I didn't find any tiny metals.
Yeah.
And on those, I definitely explored every single floor.
Yeah, I'll just let you know because it's kind of funny. Because we've already handled most of the rewards he could have given us.
Yeah, I know he can still give us a Zap Bird, which we kind of replaced. It kind of became superfluous.
Yeah. Sure happy I didn't count on that one.
Yeah. I'm sure happy we found a workaround using King Slimes rather than using the Zap Bird or wasting a Draco Lord.
Yeah, so at 13 medals, you get Zap Bird, of course.
Yep.
At, I believe, 18, you get a Trumpeter.
Ah, okay.
At 25, you get a Spikerus.
Oh, okay.
And at 30, you get a Medable.
Alright. Well, that's probably the... Sadly, that's probably the easy... Well, I was gonna say that's probably the easiest way to get a Medable. I still think the easiest way is probably lucking your way into a Metally, and then doing that breed with the Metal Man.
Probably.
That is probably still the easiest way to do it. If that is something that you really, really want to get.
Yeah.
Which, the only reason I can think of to try and do that is if you are legitimately going for a 100% library run. Which, if that is something you want to do, more power to you, man. You have way more patience than I.
I mean, you're not that far off.
No, but there are definitely going to be a number of things that largely would require RNG, or just more than I would. Especially, yeah. I don't know.
It wouldn't be easy.
No, it would be very difficult. It would be like one of the things Alyssa has been doing for, like, ever. Oh, I never got... Okay, you know what? Screw it. What else am I going to use sirloins on in this dungeon? because I've never gotten a Gotagon or the snake. And either one would be cool. And frankly, if they gave me a jewel bag, I'm sure we could find something to do with it too. We've had a jewel bag before, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the things Alyssa's been doing for a very, very long time, since long before I've ever known her. Cool, jewel bag died. Okay, cool, we're going for the Gotagon then.
Sure.
Is going through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think it was Blue Rescue Team? The one on the DS.
Oh, you didn't get it.
I didn't. Okay. Well.
Weird.
Cool, got an agility seed though. I guess I'll give...
I wonder if that just gets standardized in the second game. Because I feel like 2's supposed to basically guarantee.
Huh.
I mean, it is what it is.
Well, whatever.
Maybe they just made it easier in the second game.
But yeah, in that game it goes through up through Gen 3, and she has been working on filling out the decks, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Which means not just recruiting... if anyone who's watching this is not familiar with the Mystery Dungeon setup, you can eventually evolve your Pokemon. However, the only way that it keeps track of whether or not you've had a Pokemon is if it is currently in the friend area that it can go to. So if you want to fill out your deck, so to speak, you can't just get an Oddish, evolve it to an
Vileplume.
Evolve it to a Gloom and then to a Vileplume and say, alright, cool, I've had these 3 things. You have to catch an Oddish, catch a second Oddish, catch a third Oddish, and actually since it's Gen 3, catch a 4th Oddish, and then evolve 3 of those into Glooms, and then evolve one of those Glooms into a Vileplume and the other one into a Sunflora.
Blossom.
Blossom. Sorry, I'm getting these Sunstone things mixed up, because I'm talking about an entirely different franchise. And then they will all be in that friend area, and that's the only way it tracks. Okay, learned Iron Eyes, which is only useful for catching things.
Your call on that one.
Probably more useful than Sleep Ball.
At this point, probably more useful than Defense.
Actually, yeah. Well... But yeah, so that's something she's been working on for ages, and that kind of makes me, you know what? I could go for all of these.
Sure. You're in the driver's seat, my friend. I won't tell you how to throw your meat about.
I never got the Rotbird, and if I can get another Phoenix, then that is one step towards something that we will never try and actually do anyway, but why not?
I mean, I guess. I'll be damned.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's the return of Phoenix. No. Alright, cool. Well, if we find a female dragon, we can make a sky dragon.
I guess.
Yeah. And then from there, I think we have to breed it to a Hydra to get a Divine
and a
Gun.
Orochi into a Sky Dragon,
Yeah.
I believe.
Cool, Mimics.